This is a story about a small grocery store, typical Mexican food, and how this combination has allowed a local family to build a business and achieve the American dream. The store is called La Roca. In Spanish, La Roca means the rock and serves as a metaphor for the foundation that has made all of this possible. Area residents refer to it as La Tiendita en la Esquina, the little store on the corner. Virginia Diaz is the matriarch of the family. After the death of her husband, Jose Luis Diaz, in March of 2008, she and her sons took over the responsibility of the store's daily operation. She reflects about the tough times getting started in the grocery business.
When we started, my husband didn't quit his job. He continued to work because the store provided only a meager income. It was very little what we earned. We worked that way for nearly a year. In the afternoon, when he finished at his job, he would go to Chicago and bring his merchandise because Mexican grocery items were not available here. Then, in the morning, he would return to his job and I had to go to the store.
Jose Luis Diaz and Virginia Martinez were married in Uriangato, Mexico in March of 1963. They had 6 children, 2 girls, Sandra and Lulu, and 4 boys, Marco, Joe, Andrew, and Victor, all of whom worked in the store as they were growing up. La Roca is located at the corner of South Chapel and DuPage Street here in Elgin. Established in 1973, it has become a fixture in the Latino community for more than 40 years. Today, Virginia, along with her sons Joe, Andrew, and Victor, currently run the store and attribute much of their success to the recipes and cooking skills passed down from Josefina Diaz. Affectionately known to the family and customers as Grandma, she was the store's first cook. The carnitas, barbacoa, chicharrones, and menudo all originated in her kitchen. On any given Sunday morning, you will find many loyal customers.
Actually, La Roca is one of my favorite spots. I've been coming here since 1980. You can find almost anything here, but I gotta recommend La Roca again for the carnitas and the barbacoa.
As Eva says, the carnitas and barbacoa attract hundreds of faithful customers from all around the area. The store also provides a wide array of typical Mexican grocery products like corn and flour tortillas, black beans, salsas, and hot sauces of various kinds. Mexican culture has a long tradition of celebrating the weekends with carnitas and barbacoa. These traditional dishes are used to celebrate the week's accomplishments and to give thanks for the blessing of togetherness.
Back in our hometown, most towns in Mexico, carnitas is a tradition for Sunday mornings. You eat normally 6 days a week and then you indulge on Sunday morning.
The recipe and process for making these delicacies has been passed down through the generations. Now Andrew, with the exception of a couple vacations, hasn't missed a weekend during the past 6 years. He says that on a good summer weekend, he can prepare and sell more than 2,200 pounds of the tasty chunks of fried pork.
And it does give me joy when I bring out the carnitas and I walk out there with the cart and I see the people waiting and they're all smiling and waiting, and I sit there and take a couple seconds back and I absorb all that, and it just gives me great pride.
After all these years, Virginia is still behind the counter greeting customers and working the cash register. Even though the lines can get pretty long, you won't hear customers complaining. All agree that the food is worth the wait. The Diaz family takes great pride in the business they have built and serving their customers. For now, La Roca's future seems bright, and to the neighborhood's delight, it will continue to be La Tiendita en la Esquina.